Morning. Just wanted to put a message out there. Maybe somebody from the Department of Transportation will eventually see this. Addressing issues nowadays with people's operation of motor vehicles. There is nothing but idiots out there. I don't know where the hell people's driving skills went. I don't know where you get driver's licenses at nowadays, man, when you drive like you do. A lot of you. A lot of you don't even know who you are that do that. It's ridiculous. Every day I drive I-75 north and south, back and forth from Ohio to Kentucky, and people cannot drive anymore. You come down entrance ramps to get on the highway at 20 miles an hour, and you stop at the end of an entrance ramp trying to merge into traffic going 65 miles an hour. What the hell is wrong with you? That is never going to work, people. Then you hold up the whole ramp of cars behind you because you're timid about getting on the highway. The problem with that is everybody behind you then winds up in the same situation, and you cause a big problem for everybody else. You people out there driving these SUVs, too much vehicle for you because you can't handle the size of the vehicle you're driving. That is ridiculous. The Department of Transportation needs to reevaluate driver's license examinations, and before you are allowed to get a license, instead of taking a 4 city block trip around the neighborhood and back to the testing station, they need to take you on the interstate and check you out on the highway also, because this is ridiculous. It is an epidemic problem out there. You need to get on there. You people who like to do the speed limit, 55 miles an hour on the highway, when traffic is moving 65, 70, you do 65 or 70. Very rarely is a cop going to single you out and write you a citation for speeding when everybody in traffic is moving at the same speed. So, reevaluate what you do when you drive. Really. You really need to do this because you are a hazard to everybody else on the road with you. I see you on the highway driving 35 miles an hour. 45 is the legal minimum speed limit in most states. The minimum means you can't go any slower than 45. So when you come down an entrance ramp at 25, how do you think you're going to merge and be doing 45 like you should be? So, you really need to think about that. And a lot of you out there driving cars that aren't roadworthy. I seen one yesterday with fenders hanging off of it and the hood buckled up in the front and no taillights in the back. That's ridiculous. You can't drive pieces of shit like that on the road, man. Get off the street with that. If you can't afford to fix it, you probably don't have insurance and can't afford to drive a damn car anyways. So I don't know what you're thinking. So, everybody that sees this, give me some feedback on this and let me know if you like these type of posts. I'll do more because I've been looking to open a web program where we could discuss these things through webcam or live chat. And, as far as this Brent Spence Bridge goes downtown, people who know me will realize that it took 8.5 years of my life away from me because of that damn bridge down there. And for whatever reasons, we're not going to get into that right now. But still nothing is done with this. You have an antiquated bridge built in 1944, as I recall, designed with 2 original lanes, 2 emergency lanes. This bridge is now 4 lanes, 9 feet wide when federal standard is 11 feet for lane widths. And basically it's illegal. But yet it's still in operation. And the president of this country comes down and says he's going to do what he can. We're going to fix this epidemic problem with this bridge and others in this country. Yet nothing is being done still. I'm not going to put all the blame on the president, because without the Congress and Senate and everybody backing him, there's nothing that man can really do on his own. So we're not going to put blame on Barack. He's a pretty likable guy, in my opinion. Even though I don't like some of the things that's going on with Obamacare and stuff, he's not really a bad guy. You know, but these highways are still in really bad shape. And right before you get to I-74 from 75 interchange, there's a ramp there. That's one of the fault ramps that is short, I guess, and people come down this ramp 20, 25 miles an hour trying to merge into rush hour traffic between 4 and 6 o'clock every evening, Monday through Friday. It is causing traffic backups. They have metered lights at the ramp from 74 coming onto 75 from Coleraine Avenue, where they don't need one, but yet you don't have one on the short ramp where these people are coming down here 20, 25 miles an hour trying to merge into 65-mile-an-hour traffic. This is going to cause a lot of accidents, people. Who are the engineers that designed this crap? I've spent half my life cussing engineers, man, because a lot of these engineers don't have any common sense, or don't drive this to see what kind of problems that their decisions are making here. It's ridiculous. Where do these people come from, man, come up with this kind of crap? I mean, you know, it's totally ridiculous. I could do better in my sleep. So, you know, I know it's a well, bear with it. We're doing the construction, and when it's all done, it'll flow smooth, and I'm sure it will. It'll probably be great when it's finished. But what about the meantime for those of us who have to travel this every day in our commute to work? I mean, you know, it's ridiculous. Every time I got to slow down on an entrance ramp because you got some idiot coming 20 miles an hour onto a ramp, and I'm coming down the interstate there, and I have to stop, there's a chance I'm going to get rear-ended. You're going to keep on going once you merge in and leave me stuck with an accident back here because I got rear-ended because of you, idiot. You know. I mean, really. People jumping around you in traffic, wanting to rip through red lights and everything, just makes you want to hurt somebody sometimes, man. Like to drag you out of your car and just slap the crap out of you for that. It's ridiculous. You people out there on cell phones, it is illegal to text message while you drive a car for a reason. I can't text message and drive, and I'm good at multitasking. I can't do it, so I don't. Okay? Call me, fine. I can talk to you while I drive. When traffic's real heavy, I don't even like to do that, so I don't do that then either. It's called voicemail. I'll call you later. Okay? So, we'll get to the next thing. Snow. We don't see much of that around here anymore in the Midwest. But all you people with these SUVs nowadays with four-wheel drive. Oh, well, you know, I can get out here and I'm safe in my big truck and I can drive down the road here and ain't no snow going to bother me. Yeah, man, ice, yeah, I got big mudder tires and, you know, I got four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive is great for keeping traction when you are taking speed. When you are stopping, it doesn't do a damn thing better than my car does. Buddy, four-wheel drive is not going to stop your truck any faster. In fact, your vehicle weighs more than your average car does. And therefore, you're not going to do any better slowing down because it takes more distance to stop a heavier vehicle. It's common physics. It's physics, people. Think about it. So when you go out and you drive like an idiot in snow, ice, whatever, you are going to slide just as easy as anybody else. Jackalope. So keep that in mind, clowns. There's nothing but clowns on our roads anymore. And you can't blame it on the teenage kids because, well, you know, Most of the time, the people that are doing this stuff I see are not teenagers. They're grown people, grown adults, 40, 50 years old, driving like nuts, man. You're crazy. So, but maybe the Department of Transportation would come to their senses and make it a little bit harder to get a license. Instead of driving 4 blocks, like I said, okay, turn left here. Okay, go up 1 block and turn left here. Okay, now go back to the test station. They need to take you out on the interstate, let you get up in traffic and merge. I took driver's ed back in like 1986, 85, 86. My driver's ed instructor, Larry, great guy, very knowledgeable, told us when you're getting on an entrance ramp, he took us on the highway a lot because he stressed the importance of that. He said, when you get on the interstate, you should be hitting that highway about 65 miles an hour. It's easier to slow a modern car down with smaller engines in them nowadays and less horsepower. It's easier to slow down to merge into traffic than it is to pick up speed and merge. So keep that in mind. Educate yourself with that one. This was a driver's ed instructor teaching this. So, you know, you need highway time. 2 people recently have asked me to teach them how to drive. 2 kids I know, younger folks. I won't say kids because they're both in their 20s now. But they want to get their driver's licenses. And I says, I'm going to be hard on you because you're going to learn to drive on the highway. We'll start you out on some highway that's not too busy, like Cross County around here in this area or something. And when I feel that you're ready for that, we'll do I-75. Because if you can drive on I-71 or 75, you can pretty much handle any interstate around here. So, you know, it's just another rant of mine. I just wanted to put out there and see if there's any other people who feel the same way. But I would really strongly urge the DMV to consider making driver's tests a little bit harder to get and quit giving out driver's license and Cracker Jack boxes to people. Man, this is ridiculous. I'm not the only one who's witnessed this. Everybody I know agrees with me on this. They said, yeah, it's people are crazy out there anymore. You know, they feel like, hey, I got a big truck, big SUV, and I got insurance. That's what insurance is for. That's a great way to look at it. Let me go out here and who cares if I wreck my car because insurance will pay for it. That's great. And you wonder why insurance rates are through the freaking roof. You know, you wonder why insurance is so expensive. Thinking like that, that is exactly why. Exactly why. So, you know, think about that. Everything you do when you're driving a car out there on the interstate has repercussions. Everything. Like I said, you know, I lost 8.5 years of my life over somebody's driving. You know, it is what it is. And it can happen to anybody that quick. So you really have to think about that. Be careful out there. Guess that's all I've got for now. Let me know some feedback if you like it. Maybe we'll do some more on other topics or whatnot. And maybe I got some of you thinking out there. So pay attention to what you do out there. It affects everybody else around you. Peace out.